Audio Jungle.
PDP presidential flag bearer Alhaji Atiku Abubakar lists details of results transmission. By Standard South Newsstands with Michael Adekunle on Flip TV. This morning at the newsstands, what do we have for you? The Nigerian Tribune newspaper and also the New Telegraph newspaper. What are they saying? Very beautiful headlines at their front pages. Atiku PDP release evidence of poll results on INEC server. I repeat, Atiku PDP release evidence of poll results on INEC server. Say our lawyer once represented electoral body. Ajimobi forgives Fresh FM. Of course, you know what transpired last year between the government of Oyo State and Yinka Ayefele, the gospel juju musician. Ajimobi forgives Fresh FM. Okay, why AIT structures were demolished, says FCTA. INEC presents certificate of return to Wike. EFCC rearrest Ajumogobia after court discharges her. Why she was rearrested, it says EFCC. On UTME, two sons of CBT center owner, technical officer arrested in Lagos over malpractices. And let's go to the New Telegraph newspaper. Was it saying this morning at the newsstand with a very good headline here. Article to INEC. I got my figures from your server. Nice one. Article to INEC. I got my figures from your server. And also here with a very good rider. There's commission to deny figures in petition. PDP candidate list details of result out transmission. Here you can see the picture of Justice Rita Ofili Ajumogobia making a distress call. Was on the story of this picture here. Drama as EFCC arrest dismissed Justice Ajumogobia in court after corruption charges were struck out. Judge to Ajumogobia, I can't save you from arrest. Court sentences 3 policemen for orders to death for kidnapping. And these are the stories we have on the Nigeria Tribune and also the New Telegraph newspaper. Let's join our reviewers for more reviews. I'm Michael Adekunle. I'll be right back.
Atiku should, I don't know where he got his own figure from the server. I believe everything, the election go smoothly, and then it was free and fair election, and it's one of the best elections in Nigeria. So I don't know where he got his own figure. I believe Wari won the election free and fair. He don't have any figure he wants to tender.
So you mean he doesn't have any facts?
He don't have any facts.
With the Microsoft issue is bringing in the IBM,
do you believe in Nigeria and internet or anything about server? Do you believe in Nigerian? Are we in that level in Nigeria? We are not in America. It's in American, they are the one that they know about software very well, they server. Anything they want to do, they go on the internet. But we know, we be on the line, we do our things. We are not computerizing Nigeria. Nigeria is not computerizing. We go to 20 years story now, you cannot bring it out in Nigeria. So we don't have anything called server in Nigeria. So we are not up to that level in Nigeria. So that is it.
Thank you so much for your contribution. On the Nigerian Tribune, article PDP released evidence of poll results on INEC server. This has been going on for a very long time. And here also on the New Telegraph, article to INEC, I got my figures from your server. There's commission to deny figures in petition.
I don't have much to say about this.
You don't have much to say?
Yes.
Now, do you think Atiku has gotten enough facts to fight for his rights?
He hasn't gotten any facts. He hasn't gotten any facts because when you want to talk of maybe gotten far, INEC has released the results.
Okay.
Yes, they released the results. So the fact that maybe you want to use Microsoft, you want to use some kind of programming, IBM, all those things. Let us see what they want. Okay, let us see what they want to come up with. After seeing what they come up with, then we can now conclude that okay, Atiku is fighting for the right thing or not. Let's wait until the results from those people that I want to consult.
Okay. Thank you so much for your contribution. Right. Nice one for you. Okay.
He won the election now. Everybody know he won the election. For him to be calling IBM and Microsoft to show that yes, he won the election. Yes, he really won the election. But let us give it to the court to decide, because they have the final judgment. But because he have a strong weakness and defense to actually say that he won the election. So let us wait and see. Let the court decide. The election was rigged. Everybody know, quite alright. It was rigged. Atiku actually won the election. He won the election. And this INEC in place, this is the worst INEC so ever seen. Most of the election inconclusive. Inconclusive. It's the worst so far. Even worse than Morris. This is the worst INEC we have seen so far. I've not seen any election inconclusive. What's about inconclusive?
It was so rampant.
So rampant. Look at the money they waste in INEC. How many billions of dollars they waste? Still yet, the election is a shambles. Nothing to write home about. So INEC chairman, he needs to be removed immediately. It's not worthy of INEC chairman.
All right. Thank you so much for your contribution. Still on Bystanders at Newsstands with Michael. Let's join more reviewers for more analysis. I'll be right back. Okay, on the Punch, the New Telegraph, what do we have on the Punch? Article to call Microsoft, IBM experts, witnesses give details of INEC servers. And on the New Telegraph, article to INEC, I got my figures from your server. What do you have to say about this statement?
If you can present authentic something and it can be verified, then he has a case. If he can present it, then there must have been some manipulation within the INEC office there. Let's wait and see the outcome of the case. If he has a good lawyer and they can prove it, that actually that what he got was from the INEC, then they will give account how there was a change in the final result eventually.
So do you think he has gotten enough facts to defend himself?
The lawyer will prove that.
Are you sure APC also have their own lawyers?
They may have their own lawyers, does not matter. Judges will eventually give their judgment based on what is presented to them. If the lawyers can prove their case well, they may have his day.
Do you see him winning this battle?
I cannot tell. In Nigeria, there are a lot of things that goes on.
We have been hearing this thing for quite some time now. This server, but I don't know. But if one may ask, though I hear that, because I'm not a lawyer, I hear that a law has been passed that camera videos and so on can be admitted in court as
electoral material have been inspected
and so on. So I don't know how far they are going to go on this, because the INEC now have been denying that they didn't get their result from there, the result of the presidential elections, state by state. So the onus is on INEC now to prove beyond reasonable doubt that the result they gave Nigerians and the world is accurate results. So the onus lies on them. So that is why I've been advocating that INEC should have done a mock elections to see the areas there. Look at JAMB did a mock, sort of WAEC did mock, am I right? In order to know the areas they can, if there is, so INEC should have done that maybe 1 year or 6 months to the elections. So they failed to do that. And now, if all these things are accepted by the tribunal, then it may backfire.
Which means INEC already failed to perform their responsibilities.
Very good, sir, very good. INEC did not do their homework well.
They did the assignment.
The assignment well, because sometimes I read in Kenya, they first the article, that's Uhuru and Odinga, you remember? So a few years ago. There's a law in Kenya that transmits results to INEC of local offices and so on. So from there they will collate. And so when they went to the Supreme Court, and their law is that 2 weeks, all election cases must be disposed of. And so when they went to court, it was found, if they found out that INEC did a very shady job. So the president was removed, and Uhuru Kenyatta was sworn in for falsification of figures. So I don't know how far the tribunal, how PDP were able to prove this is beyond reasonable doubt to the tribunal or the court.
This is a serious battle.
Yes, it's a serious battle. It's going to be a serious battle, because I hear that APC is through their lawyer, that's Festus Keyamo. He's trying to convince the tribunal that they didn't use server and so on. But before the election, we were assessing INEC server. So why do they now say that they were not using? So I don't know who's saying the truth. Now that is APC, Keyamo, and PDP.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
And this is where we wrap it up on today's edition of Bystander South Newsstands with Michael Adekunle on Flip TV. Do join us next time as we bring you more interesting topics from the newsstands. Have a good day.